And he's going to have the Packers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. The Packers at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0-4? That doesn't even sound right to them. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
Ready, ready. Blue 32.
Love now. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go.
Now Love. They'll complete this one to Watson. And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Set, Hutton.
They'll try the left side. Lloyd. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marshawn Lloyd, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Hey, look at this Packers defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mahomes going to throw. That ball complete. It's a rookie from Oklahoma. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Now here's Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from taking the lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Okay, right? Here we go. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. A complete once again to Watson. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Got it?
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Set. Clock 40. Ready?
On the draw, here's Genty. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Ashton Genty, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have regained the lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And that is caught for the 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mahomes now to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Carney. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Here's Mahomes to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Hey, 43, 43.
Throwing now is Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Here's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried a stress reversal into the game, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, It is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Ready?
Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at their 48-yard line.
Okay, right.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Ready, ready. 52, blue. Set.
Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Set. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. Fighting it off. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Come on.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Love. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 39 yards there, a big one.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield, instead checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is good. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that 1st half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, Carney. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too. Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the Packers' 26-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Easy. Yellow. Hey, dribble it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Yellow.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On second and goal, Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on fourth and goal at the 1. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Watson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 9-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two yards to go, second down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready. Block 40. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Lloyd trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Hey, go Fury. 52 book, 52 blaster.
Throwing. Love. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
The Packers on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On third down, here's Genty. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Okay, right? Ultra. Set, hut. Blue, 32. Hut.
Out of his end zone, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Chubb.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken a 4th quarter lead. Butker on for the PAT. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Ready, set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Yellow, 43. Set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Chiefs will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Packers 17. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Now Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
560.
1st and 10.
Love looking to throw it. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does. Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Here's Love. He's going to pick. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it was strictly for pride.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Give them 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half.